My name is John, and I'm looking for a good one. A child's imagination is a powerful tool when something as simple as a bus ride home can be turned into an epic adventure, and developer Might and Delight have beautifully crafted a charming new action platformer to represent this notion. PID has you following the tale of a young boy named Kurt, whose sole objective is to simply make his way home. However, he finds himself taken on a whirlwind of adventure through perilous caverns, vicious chases, and a seemingly endless parade of enemies intent on preventing Kurt from achieving his goals. It is up to you to help Kurt navigate the various landscapes and defeat all who stand in his way. The first notable aspect of this title is the art style. It is stunningly fashioned and well stylized. The large variety of environments are all appealing, each with its own distinct atmosphere and diverse level design. The soundtrack accompanies the visuals splendidly, though on occasion the music feels out of place and doesn't really reflect the mood of the situation. But for the vast majority of the game, the music works well with the art style. The game itself is presented as a linear side-scrolling experience. There is no overworld nor level select, it is just one big adventure. The gameplay of PID is what you would come to expect from a platformer in this day and age. The controls are easily accessible, movement is fluent and responsive, and the platforming simply feels natural. The one thing that separates PID from the general platformers of the like is the interaction between you and a white ball that attaches itself to your hand, known only as the beam. This beam allows Kurt to place 2 anti-gravity chutes at one time, which will levitate Kurt a short distance. This becomes the primary method of traversing the levels, and your mastery of using both the beams at once is crucial for progression. Levels are designed so that there is always a way to complete a stage with the bare minimum resources. Additional items can be found throughout the game that function as tools to make reaching the goal of each level a little easier. Only rarely are they ever actually required to complete a level, and if a particular item is needed, a means of restocking said item won't be far away. The game has you collecting stars and constellations. These are your currency. Stars are used to resupply at item booths that are strewn about the levels. These come in handy as the items ease your passage through the game, so there is incentive to go out of your way to collect the stars. An abundance of secret rooms also exists throughout the game, and apart from being the objective of game achievements or trophies, they usually house a worthwhile quantity of stars. This makes exploring every nook and cranny rewarding. Though the game has beautiful visuals and soothing music, make no mistake, PID is difficult. The game will start you off easy enough so as to acclimate you to the gameplay, but in its later stages, PID will have you testing your platforming mettle to its utmost. Each room you clear is a checkpoint, and you have unlimited lives and unlimited continues, but this does not make it any easier. When you die, your hit points are not replenished, nor your items, so the game forces you to persevere and replay each segment until you figure out how to complete the stage and get good enough to pull it off. PID is quite reminiscent of older, more difficult platformers, and this may be seen in a negative light to some people as it is very unforgiving. The difficulty is also very sporadic, with some sections being frustratingly difficult to the point of rage, while the next stage will be mind-numbingly simple. It feels very inconsistent and mars an otherwise solid flow and enjoyable progression. The game plays well, and though the design may leave some distasteful blemishes on the experience as a whole, at the end of the day, PID is an enjoyable and exceptionally competent platformer with a quirky uniqueness that allows it to stand proud and tall with the platforming elite.